So I have an issue. I don't have anything to drink. I can't drink the tap water. There's an issue with the water here in the office. And I ran out of everything, so I had to drink a beer. It is Friday though. It's fine. Today's going to be a good video. We're going to talk about a few different things. First, we're going to have to talk about Fend. The reason is that I did a video about Fend and asking the question that, is he fending or is he getting fended? Now, fending is when you're super fast, TQ everything, then you blow out and you don't win. You don't win. And someone in America, his name rhymes with Shmary Shmaker. He wasn't very happy about my analysis. So, PMB just happened. I can prove him wrong now. We're going to look at fending at PMB. Then we're also going to talk about the Mayako release. I saw a bunch of rumors online and bullshit. We're going to break that down. Some financial stuff we're going to talk about. And also, then we kind of transition into the future of finding information online. Setups, tracks, drivers, all that good stuff. So this is going to be an action-packed video. I'm going to try and edit it so it's short. But we got a bunch of things to cover, so let's roll the intro. Okay, first things first. Tutto bene. Invisible speed, bellissima. You know why? This is now in Italian. Check this out. Fabrizio Tegesi. He has translated the whole book. He's insane. It's over 50,000 words. Look at this. Look at this guy. Go.
Attraverso I contenuti. È veramente complicato a parer mio da leggere in inglese perché ci sono tantissime
If you're Italian, does he flick through the whole book now?
Traduzione in italiano.
Invisiblespeed.net.
Esattamente ciò che lui
Pre-order the
scrive
Italian language book.
Io
We have Spanish
ho
and French
trovato
also.
spunti veramente interessanti sotto tantissimi punti di vista perché ogni cosa.
So, full review of the book. Oh, we got an ad. Anyway, you got the idea. Invisiblespeed.net. We have a bunch of translations about to be ready. So it's time to pre-order if you want one. So now to the main topic. Let's actually start with the whole Mayako release thing. This is what was released 2 days ago. So the web shop, there's a bunch of information here. A few parts are displayed. Banners that go somewhere. A few articles down here. Adverts. Okay, so when you get on here, you can choose either race cars or membership. So if we go to race cars here, you see that, okay, it's available to buy in member area. So $689.99, that's the retail price. You can scroll through pictures here of the car. Not bad, although John Dawes said that the pictures of the car are average at best or something. You know, very constructive criticism there from John Dawes. Anyway, on here you can see that you have some options that you can select here. You can select different gearing, the pistons you want, roll bars and springs, like low grip, medium grip or high grip setting, the C-hub, and KPI you want, KPI 0 or KPI 2, caster 1, caster 2, you know. We aren't giving away our degrees anymore. After the whole 17.5 debacle, I decided, you know what, if I figure something out that works, hell no, I'm not giving it out to anyone. They can measure it if they really want to know. But HB won the worlds with 17.5, everyone had 16 and 16, 17, 18 like that. They had 17.5 and then everyone was like, oh, that must be the magic, and they made 17.5 C-hubs. I lost my shit, seriously. That 0.5 degree on caster No, that's not the magic, I'm telling you. Casta isn't one of those things. Anyway, I digress. We can have upper links, so upper arms. You can choose wing color. You can type a name here for engraving on the chassis. You can even upload a logo file. And of course, you can select your t-shirt size. So maybe there's some t-shirt stuff going on there. Who knows? We haven't even sent out the JQRacing t-shirts from 10 years ago. It's still going to happen. Original car buyers. The first 100 cars. T-shirts on the way. Within the next decade. Anyway, so it looks good, but I can't buy this right now. It says purchase membership first to be able to purchase a prototype. Expected delivery August. Production version publicly available in 2022. Okay, so let's check out membership. So I have to buy membership first before I can buy the car. What sort of scam is this? I saw on YouTube it said it was a Ponzi scheme. So let's look into this. Okay, Mayako Oh, look, there's Max. Mayako Performance Community Membership. Okay, annual membership benefits include discounted cars. Okay, so if you buy the membership, you have a discount on the car, $379, and parts, 20%. Members only category in shop for exclusive parts, video conferences, access, etc. Okay, so that's $420. And here this guy that caused this disclaimer, his name rhymes with Schmein Schmied. Yeah, so please note, before you buy the membership, know that you aren't getting the prototype immediately. You're getting it August-ish. Yeah, so just know that. So what is this membership? Well, go on the website and read all about it, but the main points are that it's adding value to the customer experience, right? You buy a car and with a membership then and the car, you get more access to the brand. So yes, you do get discounts here. It says kit discounted and parts discounted, but that's not the real value. Like, well, some people will get this because they race a lot, they buy a bunch of cars, and they do the math and they figure, it's going to be cheap. I want this car. I'm going to become a member. But I think most people will get the membership because they like the other benefits of membership. That biggest thing is really the Discord server. I'm going to show it to you in a moment. But that's like a community online. There are different topics. You can chat, you can have live calls, you can have live videos. Yesterday I did just a impromptu live video where I showed the car and we talked about that. So that kind of stuff happens. And then there are also sort of more organized. It actually says Zoom video call, but probably we'll be doing this in Discord too. So we actually have a structured sort of meeting and for different time zones. And those are then recorded and uploaded for people who couldn't be there live. The sort of impromptu lives, they are just live and then they disappear. So you have to be there to experience that. Then there's some exclusive stuff, knickknacks, hats, shirts, stickers, and other stuff that is only for members. And some items that are only for members, like there's a gray wing color that won't be available for anyone else, only members. And then maybe the most interesting also after the Discord is this. So there's a members only section in the web shop, kind of like an OnlyFans section in the web shop. So how about we check that out? Other benefits, yes, are coming. And of course, the members can then affect this too. Maybe there's something that they think that Mayako should offer, and it could be something that's a benefit for members. So the whole point of this is to be more than just a car brand. So because this is a hobby for most people, it's supposed to be fun, right? So this is an attempt to build a community where the community has a lot of say in how Mayako works and what Mayako provides for them. So it's possible to be someone who just has this as a hobby, no stress, no responsibilities. This is my escape from the real world. I just want to get my car and race with my friends. And then, banter online a bit, and that's it. And when I need help, I have it on hand. That's fine. Then there are other people who want to be more involved, and they really enjoy all the live videos and chats and talking to people and helping people, and so they like to be more involved. Well, this is a good way for them to be able to do that. So this is open for all kinds of individuals. But anyway, so let's log into my account here so we see what happens after you are a member. Okay, here you can see, well, I'm a member until the 14th of April 2022, because membership lasts for a year. So now you can see, okay, the menu expanded. There's spare parts. The spare parts will be listed like this: front end, rear end, chassis, center, suspension, diff, drivetrain, body, wing. That's test picks. That's a test section only for testing some things with the web shop. And then, okay, option parts. So MXP parts are the option parts for Mayako. So carbon fiber, titanium, aluminium, one-off parts. Okay, and then clothing, accessories, membership, and then member area. Let's go here. So going into the member area, you see, okay, so Invisible Speed, the documents are here also. So not only invisiblespeed.net, members get them here for free, regardless of if they've bought the book or not. And then here we see the prototype. So now we have a new price, $379. Prototype delivery expected August. Production version publicly available 2022. So this one you can actually buy. So now you do all your selections and then you can purchase this. So that's where we are right now with the Mayako web shop and the system and all of that stuff. What's the feedback of this? Well, it has actually been surprisingly good. That I thought there would be more negativity because of the whole membership system. So, oh, you have to be a member to buy the car. That makes no sense. Let's actually see. Let's see some good comments on Facebook. Is this JQRacing Mayako edition or Mayako JQRacing edition? Oh, that's so original, Lockie Blair. That's really cool. Is this whole membership thing just to earn JQ extra money so he can finally move out his mom and dad's basement? I mean, this level, like, I was expecting more sort of substantial criticism of this way of doing things, but not really. It's like these kind of comments, right? Completely clueless. This was it, John Dawes. These product images are pretty fucking average at best. That was my favorite one, actually. Looks very HB-ish. No pics without body on. Ridiculousness. I'm trying to keep an open mind on this car/brand, but $400+ membership and then almost another $700 for the kit just to possibly have feedback for the production car. I don't see the value. Do you get a production kit for free when they come out in 2022? Okay, so we clearly need to address this. Let's take a look at how this actually works. I prepared a spreadsheet for you. Do we need to put some boxes here? Let's make it really super clear for everyone. What's this guy's name? Charlie Heiser, okay, from California. Charlie, pay attention. Class has started. Okay, so here we go. Membership, $0, because I'm hardcore. I don't buy memberships. I don't believe in that. I'm just going to buy a car. Nitro. Then I'm going to buy an e-buggy too. So, okay. And then I'm going to spend $500 on spares in a year. So, I don't know, 2 cars and $500 in spares. So, that comes to $1,880. This is not someone that spends a lot on racing. Just got 2 cars, $500 spares. That's what it looks like, right? Okay, let's do the math here. Get the membership. After membership, car was $380, right? Then another car. Well, we don't have an e-car now, but we're just going to use the Nitro pricing. Then remember you have a discount on parts, so it's 0.8, 20% discount times 500, $400. Okay, 1,580. So you save $300. So that's almost a third car. So even financially, it makes sense for someone who doesn't really spend that much on racing. 2 cars and $500 in spares in a year. Let's say a Nitro buggy and an e-buggy, $500 in spares. You're saving $300. So you could almost get a third car. and then you would have spent the same amount as you would have at retail. So there's that. But as I said, this is not the main point why people join this membership. So let's go and take a look at Discord, because Discord is a super good thing. Okay, so now I'm on the Discord server here. So you can see a bunch of people have been joining here now. Not everyone has joined yet, but here we can have chats about cars, races, technical stuff, setup, discussion, also science mode discussion, next level setup stuff. Then we go here to issue reporting. This is the way we are going to deal with any known issues that we have and talk about them too and the solutions for them. People can give feedback. We use different ways of gathering feedback, but they're all linked here to Discord. There's some non-RC stuff for people. And then this is the one that is only for members. So this year, everyone that gets the car is a member, but next year, anyone can buy it. So everyone can access all of this that I just showed you. But then there's a separate section for members only. And in here, we have, official pics of the cars that haven't been released yet and parts that haven't been released, to discussion about it, car development, and look at this, e-car development. So talking about the Mayako e-car here and planning the layout and all of that stuff, and the members can be involved in that. Then lower down we have different areas, so geographical areas, Europe, different countries in Europe, North America, Canada, America, South America, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, Caribbean. So you can discuss Mayako and racing and setup and stuff here in your own language too. But then this is the really brilliant thing about Discord. So if I go here, for example, the NPC chat. Here I was asking for this video actually, what do people spend in spare parts? And I go send a notification for everyone. Okay, let's see what people say. Let's see if they react. So I sent that out, a notification, then I go here. The voice chat for members. I'm going to join with video. Let's see if someone joins.
A few more.
So there you go. So you can have a bunch of people join here. They can have their video on or not. You can all have your video off. You can just use voice chat, like a phone call. Or someone can share their screen or show video like I am now. Others can't see. For example, this, like I can just go and show the prototype car with no body on. It's like OnlyFans, this. Did you see this before, Benoit?
Wait, I have my phone. It's complicated.
I could share my screen also if I wanted to. Let's try and do that. Let's do something insane. I'm going to share the OBS screen. So now you can see here I shared my screen, and the people who have joined, they can click watch the stream and they can watch my screen here.
Hey guys.
Then we have Felix, our Frenchie. So if you only speak French, you can also join the community and have help in the French language.
Basically from my point of view, it's really good to have the Discord. It's organized, so we don't like mix everything up. It's really easy to use, and I think people will enjoy it.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you guys. I'll continue making my video, and I have to release it today, so I need to move on. Okay, so the Discord works really well for building a community online. And like you saw, we can share videos, voice calls. You can be working on your car, or you can be at a track, at a race, for example, and you can just go in there, start a video, for example, invite some people to join. You can show your car, show the track, ask for advice, that kind of stuff. So it's interactive and it's easy, it's fast. Everyone is there, everyone can see what's happening, and they can share their input how they want. So if there's a big race, for example, and a few Mayako drivers are there, then the whole community can come together and help those drivers live in the moment, with video. So it's really a really nice feature, I think, and really good. And also like e-buggy development, boom, just can include everyone easily. Can share pictures, can have some meetings, video meetings and stuff, and everyone can be as involved or as uninvolved as they want. So I think it's really good. So thanks to Scott Walker for discovering Discord. He was tasked with the job of finding how we can communicate with all the members, and he came up with Discord, and couldn't be better, really. It's super, super good. But there's one thing that you need in addition to Discord, because Discord is sort of for the community to communicate on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, however often people want to stay in touch. And what about all the stuff that gets created? Setup sheets, or the locations of all the members and where they race, and that sort of information. So helpful resources. There needs to be a way also to gather all of that information and to have it easily at hand. That's not really something that Discord is good at. Discord is good for building a community that can communicate with each other. Then if you want a really good way to include other stuff like the whole RC world, not just this community, you need something else. And I happen to know someone that's building that. Let's check it out right now. Boom. House of RC it's called. Some people think, is JQ running House of RC because he's promoting it? No. You know what? I promote good stuff that good people do for the benefit of the industry. That's what I do. This happens to be one of those things. So if you look at House of RC here, in the middle you see there's a feed of news that's taken from various news sites, Circus RC, Red RC I can see there. Then here, House of RC announcements, upcoming races, some links and posts that are made on the House of RC platform. And these are based on your interests. So in my profile, I put that I'm interested in cars and off-road and that stuff. So then I get that, that's the information I see. And here on the right, there's some stats. So the way House of RC works is this guy, Conny Svensson from Sweden, whose real job is coding and creating these data-driven resources and stuff online. I don't understand that world at all. All I know is he was explaining something about how in trucking they were developing this system where if it's slippery somewhere and the ABS engages on a truck, then it will tell the, that brand's or whatever information center like this location, it's slippery because the ABS was activated, and then all the trucks know that that area is slippery, like creating those kind of things. No idea how that's done, but that's his job. So he is working on this because RC is his hobby. He's passionate about this. He wants to improve the industry. Exactly the kind of people that you need to support. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Up here it says become a supporter. So if I click on this, it shows that I'm just a member. I have a free plan. I have access to all of this for free. But if I pay $5 a month and become a supporter, then there are some added benefits. I don't even actually know what all the benefits are, but I don't really care. I'll just give the $5 a month. So now I'm a supporter. So this is my profile now. I'm a supporter. These are my cars. I have added the Invisible Speed book as a link here. I've added some setup sheets on my profile. These are my interests. This is a feed from my YouTube. So if someone stumbles on this, they'll see, oh, I make YouTube videos also, and they can click on them here. But this is what I want to show you now. I can add setup sheets. So if you click on this, if you open this, boom, it's a setup sheet that I've made. But this is a brilliant thing about this. It's linked to a track. This is the Vasa track. If we scroll down here, we see that setups, my setup is here on this track. So I can make more setup sheets if I want. So here I go to my profile and my setups. I only have one, so I'm going to add one now. So I'm going to name this RCGP Fairing 2019. I'm going to select JQRacing Black Edition. Then I'm going to select the setup sheet. There we go. Any notes? Good for fast, loose track. Place, where was this? This was in Fairing. There we go, it finds the track. Was it at a particular event? Yes, it was. It was RCGP. I don't know, I can't remember the date. When was this? June 2020, was it? Let's just do that, and we save it. So now I've added a setup. So if I go to that track page, boom, there it is. Okay, so now imagine that there are all these tracks in the world and they all have setup sheets linked to them. How do you find all the ones that could help you potentially? Well, there's a way to do that. Let's first search for Mayako. I'm going to join you here now. So if we go and search for Mayako, we find the company page here. So you have the email, website, a bit of a description about them, what products they have, YouTube feed again, Facebook feed down there. But here, there's also the Mayako Performance Community. So these are the members of Mayako. So we are encouraging all the members now to start signing up and linking this to their network. So in your profile, you can link things to yourself. So you go to the page and then you click here, network. Add this organization to my network. And then here you can find all the people that have done that. And then the good thing about this is when you click that network, you can go to the map view. So when we zoom out, we can see all the members in this network, in this organization. So the Mayako members right now. And if we click on any of them, there we have Salty Joe. And if he has more details, we can see that also. He's in Bermuda. These are the products he runs. These are all the networks he's connected to. So it's yet a way for people to connect. So the good thing here is when you go and look for tracks and places, you can look here for a track. Okay, that's one filter, off-road, 1/8 scale. That's what I want to find. So these markers that you see here, these are now 8-scale off-road tracks in the world. So a brand that has subscribed to House of RC and is supporting House of RC, you can add filters for example, okay, I want to find all these tracks that have setup linked to them for my car. So a Mayako buggy setup on that track, boom, and you see them. Or I want to find all the tracks that have a Mayako driver within some radius of that track. So that way, if you're looking to travel around to different parts of the world, for example, and race RC, maybe you want to go somewhere where someone's running the same car as you. You know, why not? Well, this is one way to find that information. You can, I guess you could sort of scroll one by one and look for stuff, but it's much easier when you have a filter like this and you can just filter for a brand and for setup sheet for a track where someone running a certain brand is close, you know, these kind of things. This is everything that's being developed on this platform, and I think it's great. This is really going to help both companies and brands find their customers and figure out where they are, you know, figure out ways of communicating with them, but also the customers themselves when they want to travel or when they want information about the car that they are racing. Sign up on houseofrc.com. It's free. You can support if you want. It's a choice. And then races and events, tracks and places, organizations, products and parts, drivers and users. It's all here. The more people that sign up and are active on this, the better it will be. And the faster it will develop into something that's really helpful for all of us. Okay, so there you have it. The Mayako project was launched, the webshop is open. We have a bunch of members that have already signed up and also bought the prototype car. Some have just signed up for the membership, haven't bought the prototype, waiting for the production car, but they want to be involved in the whole process. And that's fine to do also. We addressed the whole financial side of that. And by the way, just a side note, of course, credit cards do exist, but if you don't want to put something on your credit card, PayPal also actually offers this PayPal credit system where you can buy something and then pay in installments. Some people have been asking about that. Hey, can I buy all of this, but can I pay in parts? Well, you have to use something like PayPal credit for that, for example. And then we talked about Discord. I showed you that. So what the people who are members, what we are doing now, developing e-car and together and showing the car that, you know, everyone clearly wants to see, but we're not showing pictures without the body, but members can see it and we can discuss it and all that good stuff. Then just showed you House of RC and what they are doing and how that will also help the Mayako community in the future. Being able to find drivers and tracks that have Mayako drivers and Mayako setup sheets attached to them. And now we're off to the last point of this video, which is Phending. What does Phending mean? Phending is similar to Mayfielding. Let's actually look here. Mayfielding. It's a verb. Definition: maneuvering a vehicle successfully at astonishing speed and accuracy on the brink of disaster at all times. Use: to Mayfield. I Mayfielded the race and lapped the field. So that's what Mayfielding means. And Phending is almost the opposite of Mayfielding. So Phending means that you're super fast, you are just incredible on the track and probably TQ'd by a mile, but then in the main, disaster. You blow out, you brake, you don't finish, something goes wrong. Okay? So that's Phending. And the question I had in the previous video was, is Phending or getting Phended? So Phending, he would be doing it himself, like he's causing it. And to get Phended is that he is actually not doing anything wrong. It's like something in his program is causing these things to happen. So your mechanic could fend you. So you would get Phended because your mechanic screws up all the time. Or something like that. The wheels fall off, you know. But let's look at this now. Let's look at this because I just want to show you that it keeps happening. Okay, so watch this.
Here in Pro Nitro Buggy. Testman got away.
First lap. This is the first lap in the Nitro main.
Here in Pro.
Everything is fine. Can we zoom in? How do we zoom in on this? What happened now?
Nitro Buggy.
Look at this. So he's approaching the corner. And he turns. Pretty aggressive, actually, what happens. Look at the movement of the car. He's sort of now just go straight and you'll clear the corner, right? But then, boom, it's like the car is heading here at this point. It's not, this car is not heading there. It's heading here. So oversteer, sudden oversteer. Everything's going fine. Then, oh, up on two wheels again. Tumbles. Look in real time.
Here in Pro Nitro Buggy.
Boom!
Testman got away really
It just
clean.
happens.
Oh, Finn making a mistake up the hill.
Right?
Traction rolls.
Let's look at another quick video here.
Similar engines, but not the same.
This is Cavalieri. That's Fend. Let's just focus on this next corner here. So watch Cavalieri first. Watch how he navigates this. Boom. Did you see how hard he was on the binders there? Maximum braking right here. Clears the corner nicely. Watch the first car. Watch this car again. Cavalieri. Boom. Brake. Turn. And then watch Fend behind him. So now watch this second car here. That's Fend. Did you see what was going on there? Like, he slows down somewhere here a bit and then launches the car into this corner. Watch. Let's go back a bit earlier. Do you see that? Completely different.
Not the same.
Watch Cavalieri. Slow down, slow around the corner, go.
Nice, but not the same.
Then watch Fend. Slow down, drive around the corner and go.
Nice lines by both. Here to the but not the same. But not the same.
Fend just has this more attacking style of driving. So he gets into these situations with the car more so than Cavalieri. Cavalieri slows down a lot and keeps a tight line around the corner and then accelerates hard. Now his body is coming off, so it's a bit of a mess. But you get the idea.
Tyler Jones takes his
So
third
Fend's
Joker, goes to the
aggressiveness,
spot, so he's right in front of these guys now.
and then also
he's
the
actually
car
in
he's
front of
driving,
Cavalieri.
that car's aggressive front end, and how also the rear end sort of aids in turning mid-corner.
Wow.
That causes these issues that Fend is having. That's why he's so fast, but then in mains he makes these mistakes, because it's, yes, you can argue that it's his mistake, but also the way his car is set up accentuates this issue. So Cavalieri and him both running the same car, probably similar setups. Cavalieri isn't having that same problem as much because of the way he drives. He doesn't attack the corners in the same way. But Fend attacks the track more, attacks the corners more, and at times that bites him. But I would argue it's something that you can solve by car design and car setup. I don't think that Fender will change his driving style. He's been racing for so long and he's so fast, super successful. I doubt that he will, try to adopt some new way of driving and be as fast. The way he is fast, his driving style, that's how everything around has to be adapted to work for him. So that's what I think we will see in the coming months and years, the setup, the design of the car. They try to make the front end more neutral so it doesn't grab. It still has good steering, but Fend can drive in a way that he's comfortable. And these things won't happen anymore. So Schmaker, he can cry and complain as much as he wants, but the way I see it is that this is what's happening. I think Fend is getting fended. This is the last thing in his program that needs to be addressed, because on the podcast, why are we talking about Fend? It's because on the non-MRC podcast, Keenan always picked Fend for everything. I said, why do you pick Fend? When we make our picks before a big race, because I said he won't finish anyway, because in the past that was true, but recently he has actually started to finish the races. Now he's finishing the races, partly I think because Schmaker is involved, and his car is put together well, engine program is good, so he finishes the races now. So now the last issue is this Phending question of super fast in qualifying, then the main comes and you fly off the track a few times in critical moments. So this is my opinion. If you think otherwise, comment below. Let's talk about this. But I think it has to do with car design and setup. I don't think it's him. We all make mistakes as drivers, but if our car is doing something that doesn't fit our style, that's an issue. And that's what I'm seeing here. So allegedly, in case some lawyers attack me, I haven't even said the brand, I think. I think I'm good. Anyway, I don't really give a shit. I'm just sharing my opinion. I don't hate him. I don't hate anyone. I don't hate Schmaker. I don't hate the brand in question. It's just interesting. One of the world's top drivers flying off the track. Why? Let's figure out why. So I just find this kind of stuff intriguing. That's it for now. Now I need to go. Cheers.